So I've tried a lot of different techniques to improve at 3-3, but not many of them worked. So especially slow solves, because I don't like slow solves. That's why they didn't work for me, at least. And I think I might have a like good idea to improve on 3-3 pretty fast. At least I improve pretty fast, and that is EOline. And if you might be asking what is EOline, I'll just explain to you. It's basically it is a method, but if I'm talking about EOline, I mean the scramble type on cstimer. So the scramble type is that every edge is oriented, which means it can be inserted without using F or B moves, but only R, U, L, and D sometimes. And yeah, I think it's just a very good method to improve, because you can improve your look aheads, your cases, or case recognition for the EO cases, as well as just your TPS in general on those cases, and yeah, just PLL, ZBL, COL, and OL recognition, or not OL, but only OLs where the edge is oriented. If you don't, yeah, like use F for some cases, so you mess up the EO. Yeah, and I think a big advantage is also that you can scramble and solve faster. Like if I'm doing EO solves, you can see some in the background. My average is like sometimes sub 6 and usually sub 7. Like sub 7 average of 100 is not insane for me, and which means you can do longer practice sessions, and not longer practice sessions. That's because you use less moves on each solve, and yeah, then you can do longer practice sessions, which means you can improve faster. Yeah, for other techniques to improve, I would suggest you to learn COL if you're sub 11. I have learned it when I was sub 11, I think, but other people only learn it when they're sub 10 or maybe even sub 15. Yeah, I have heard some arguments about if it's worth it for 2H, but I think it is, and I stand at that point. I won't change my opinion about that. Yeah, but don't learn the Soon and anti-Soon cases. They are like not worth it at all. Yeah, I learned a few Z-bells, T cases, some U cases if I when I was averaging sub 9, or yeah, I don't learn them at the time, but yeah, I've learned the T set in like 2 months from Max Shaw's videos. I can link them in the description. Yeah, and on EOline again, it's yeah, I've never seen anyone mention it even in like a short sentence, but that's why I was wondering if I should make this video, because no one talked about it, so I was worried it's not that effective, but it worked for me. I started doing it when I was averaging like 10, and yeah, when I was averaging 10, my EOline average was like 7 to 8, and yeah, you just improve your look ahead, TPS, and recognition very fast. So that's why I did, and I don't know how fast I improved. I can just check on that, but yeah, it helped me a lot. I think I have like on my normal 3-3 session, I have like 72k solves in the last 3 years, and but I've lost some due to export mistakes, and yeah, on my EOline session I have like 38k with an average of 100 of 6.6 or something, and it's like just very useful, especially if you do an EOline session and switch to normal 3-3 afterwards. You have like crazy look ahead, and it's just very nice to get good averages then. In terms of disadvantages, I don't really know any. Maybe it's a bit addictive. At least for me, I don't want to do normal 3-3 solves and did like 1,000 normal 3-3 solves per 10,000 EOline solves. Yeah, I uploaded some EOline solves like 5 months ago, I think, a bit earlier, maybe 1 year ago, and yeah, I also got a sub 4 single, or 2 or 3, and many sub 6 averages. It's like easy to get very good averages, because you can just plan 3 pairs in inspection and have like the best look ahead ever. So you can get like 12 TPS solves. And I don't know if I would recommend it to like sub 20 cubers. I think it would be good for them to learn about EO in that way, but I think I would only recommend it to like sub 13 or sub 14 keywords, maybe sub 15 even. And yeah, I think it's just a very good way to improve